Do you want to know what filtration you need for your aquarium? Are you wondering what is the use of each types of filter? What's up YouTube, this is RC, owner and creator of MR Tanks, and I'm here to let you know the secrets in choosing the best filtration for your aquarium. In this video, we will talk about something that is very confusing for every fish keeper, especially for beginners. On this video, we will answer the question, what filtration do I need for my aquarium? We are always being asked in our shop on what filter they will use on their tanks, and their answer is always, it depends on your needs. In this video, we will talk about the types of filtration so you can decide based on your needs on what to use. There are lots of different types of filter or filtration out there in the market, from sponge filter, hang-on back filter, overhead filter, canister filter, and aquarium sump, and the list goes on and on. So let's start with something simple but very reliable, the sponge filter. This filtration is one of my favorite. It's an air-driven filtration wherein the air will pull water from the fish tank through the sponge then out on the tube part on top. Its best use is if you have lots of tanks and wants to save money for filtration, you can use one large air pump only and filter lots of aquariums. It can also be used for fry tanks because it won't suck small fishes, wrigglers, and free swimmers. The downside of this filter is though it's good biological filter, it's not that good doing mechanical filtration. But for me, that's not a problem since I'm doing my aquarium maintenance or water change consistently. And also, you cannot do chemical filtration with this filter. Now let's go with an HOB or hang-on back filter. Also one of my favorite filter because this type of filter is very easy to maintain. All of your medias are outside of your tank. The filter is using a pump wherein the water pump will pull water from the tank to the HOB through the medias then back to the tank. There are lots of HOB filter in the market, so your option is limitless. It's a good biological filtration, mechanical, and chemical filtration since there is a compartment where you can put medias. The downside of this filter is since it's using electricity, if you have lots of tanks, it's very expensive for your electric bill if you will run all of them with an HOB. Also, disadvantage is when it comes to breeding, this HOB can pull fry, wrigglers, and free swimmers. Next filter on the list is the OHF or overhead filter. This type of filter is like an HOB in terms of maintenance and operation. It also uses a water pump that pulls water from the tank to the overhead through the medias then return to the tank. The good thing about this filter is it has a larger compartment than an HOB so you can put more medias inside. You can also adjust the pump location so it's very good for mechanical filtration. Again, same with HOB, this requires more power so your electric bill will be expensive if you run this with lots of tanks. Also, if you're breeding, it can also suck in fry, wrigglers, and free swimmers. Next will be canister filter. This type of filter is also called outside filter by some. It's very strong filter because it usually uses high-powered pump, same operation like an overhead filter. It will pull water from your tank to the canister located underneath your tank and push water back to your tank. It's a good mechanical, biological, and chemical filtration since it has a canister wherein you can put or add additional medias. Downside is since it's using a canister, you need to dedicate a place where you need to put the canister. It's also very expensive to run if you will use this to several tanks. It can also suck fry, wrigglers, and free swimmers, so I wouldn't recommend this for breeding. Last on the list is an aquarium sump. This is a very strong filter and can give you the most volume for filtration. You can do a lot with a sump. You can customize it with your needs. You can hide equipment like heaters and skimmers and the likes. And since it can hold huge volume of water, it can add up with the volume of your tank. You can also put in plants, refugium, and other customization. You can do this very cheaply or very expensive depending on your needs. You can also hook up lots of tanks in one sump. The downside of that is that if one fish got sick or has parasite, the rest of the fish tank that is hooked up with that sump will be exposed as well. Also, since it's large, you need to dedicate almost all the lower part of your stand. Now you know the most common types of filter that hobbyists use. I hope that this video helped you decide what filtration will you use for your fish tank or fish room. I'm not saying that these are the only filters or filtration available in the market, but I have this list because these are the filters that I have experience with. So in choosing the right filtration for your aquarium, choose what's best that suits your needs. For us, since we are running lots of tanks, we are using the simplest way of filtration, which is an air-driven filtration. The ever-powerful sponge filter. More economical for us to run and less hassle since we are also breeding and selling. Also, even if we are only running one large air pump, contamination in each tank is minimal since all of the tanks have their own sponges. So for all of you aquarium owners out there who are confused or having difficulties in choosing the best filtration, you need to step back and look at your fish tank or fish room to know what is the best filtration for your needs. I hope you find this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions, suggestions, and want to add your experience on other types of filters, please drop it down in the comment section below, and I will do my best to respond on all your questions. And by the way, I want to thank everyone for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, please hit the notification bell so we can notify you with our next video. We will upload lots of helpful videos based from our knowledge and experience for all of us fish keepers. Also, please follow us on Facebook, MR Tanks FH. Have a great one.